जब गेम की टेंशन सर तक आ पहुंचे, ऑर्डर फूड पैंडा। Make life delicious.
Extra fizz. Extra taste. Stronger Pepsi.
Soon, Pakistan's #1 soap.
जब गेम की टेंशन सर तक आ पहुंचे, ऑर्डर फूड
Introducing Piper's Gold.
In this game now, changes after the hydration break has made a difference.
Vinny Jr. there just checking on why his goal was disallowed, his second goal. Well, fingers crossed, the worst of the weather continues to skirt around the Miami Stadium here for the rest of the evening. Had a heavy thunderstorm at lunchtime, but thankfully so far so good weather-wise. We're ready to go again for what remains of the first half. There's the man who scored the goal that separates the two teams. Thought he'd scored a second, not so on video review. It'll be Scotland's ball when Andy Robertson gets all the way over there to the far side. And Brazil, such a tough nut to crack at the World Cup, not least in the group stages. They've only lost one of the last 20 matches they've played in the group stages at the World Cup, and they won 15 of the last 20 over the years.
Certainly a formidable opponent, aren't they? I mean, one of the greats of world football. So it's a huge challenge for Scotland. Like I said before, you can't keep gifting them opportunities. You've got to be a lot more secure. You've got to be more switched on. You've got to be more urgent at the back. Can't dawdle on the ball. And these moments like this, you've got to try and make the most of them.
Eddie McLean and Lawrence Shanklin trying to put pressure on Alisson, the Brazilian goalkeeper. It's past the first defender, but Gabriel with the header away. Here's McGinn. It's a decent looking delivery as well. Sent on its way by Lucas Paqueta. Was better from Scotland.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think it was a big opportunity. I think it was a free header for Scotland. I think it was Scott McKenna possibly in the box. Just maybe, see that, you can see maybe McTominay kind of blindsides him a little bit, or allows him to lose sight of the ball, and McKenna's just not quite ready for it. But that was a big chance for Scotland.
Scotland having slightly more of the play actually in this first half, without troubling Alisson in the Brazilian goal so far. Nathan Patterson. It's Ferguson into Hendry. And McKenna.
McTominay kind of blindsides him.
Remaining in the first half. Patterson deciding that taking on Lucas Paqueta wasn't something that he wanted to do. Jack Hendry. Haiti still beating Morocco. The goal has gone down as an own goal by Yassine Bonu, the Moroccan goalkeeper. This is Hendry. Ferguson's always nearby in that defensive midfield role. Patterson. McTominay moving across to the near side as well, and now in possession. Holding off Paqueta, trying to get away from Casemiro. The touch finds McGinn. Scotland advance. It's Andy Robertson. Needs a good delivery. It will be a corner.
Yeah, good little play from Scotland. Better with a ball transition. quicker, more direct, not wasting time. That's where you're able to stretch Brazil. Brazil did well in the end, getting across, covering, defending was very, very good.
Yeah, good little battle there between Robertson and Danilo, playing as right back for Brazil. Ferguson across to take it. Hasn't missed a minute so far at the World Cup here. Ferguson's delivery, not a bad one. John McGinn. Done well, they're into Nathan Patterson. Paqueta. That's excellent play from Lucas Paqueta. The ball hadn't gone out, but it's fallen at the feet of Ferguson. Goodness me, he caught that with some venom.
Yeah, he did. He struck it very, very well. I think Allison possibly had it covered, but Lucas Paqueta does really well down this left-hand side. Strength on the ball initially. He's got a bit of skill, a bit of flick between the legs, regathering. Unfortunately, his pass is not the best. You can see there, some really good defending them. Marquinhos just throwing himself in the way.
That was Scotland's first shot of the match, coming from Lewis Ferguson. Another corner here, and it is the same player to take it. Marquinhos with the header, and referee spotting an infringement inside the box. Free kick Brazil.
That's what Scotland have to be careful with. They can't afford to give away those needless sort of free kicks in the box. I'm not quite sure that's really a free kick, but unfortunately for Scotland, it's been going on against them. Generally decided that defending are going to get those sort of calls. But Scotland have to be a little bit careful in that regard. When they're up in those sort of areas, they've got to maximise that opportunity. They've got big players, get good delivery in the box. It's the best way of trying to hurt Brazil.
This has been a good few minutes here for Scotland. The best of the match for them as they try to get back in the game with Patterson. Here's Gannon Dope. They're quick to double up on him, but they couldn't stop him. Just squirted away from Casemiro for a moment. Gannon Dope has got a liveliness about him. He'll give Brazil's defence something to think about.
Yeah, Douglas Santos has got a real job in his hand down this left-hand side to try and deal with Gannon Dope. He's got real pace, skill on the ball, not afraid to take players on. It's a good example of him. Santos, they're just dropping a little bit, giving him too much space.
Ferguson was a bit too keen there against Vinny Jr. Marquinhos. Here's Real. Sending it forward to Ryan. Ryan down inside the box, appealing to the referee. Brazil wanting the ball, and Scotland getting on with it. And venturing forward. Patterson wanting Gannon Dope to be a little further forward. He's got it now, though, and he'll win the throw.
Yeah, Gannon Dope's a real thorn in their side for Brazil at the moment. He's really the one that's causing the most problems. You can see there, they're trying to double up on him, and now he's got pace, now he's got skill on the ball, not afraid to take on Santos down this left-hand side, and he needs to be really on it.
McLean launching it, Casemiro with a block to smother it. Scotland having a go here. Casemiro just moved it away from the traffic, but a bit too much. Keen to get on with the game, very quick to recycle the ball. Scott McTominay coming short to collect, looking for Lawrence Shippen, but to collect. touch. Marquinhos. Douglas Santos trying to join in the attacking play here with Vinicius Junior. Paqueta. It's Gabriel. Little passage of possession here from Brazil, and Vinicius Junior venturing forward. Good challenge by Nathan Patterson. He timed that well. He needed to.
Yeah, once again, so far he's done that really well. He's not dived in, he's just waited his time. The challenge has always been perfect so far.
Andrew Nugent to get it out from underneath his feet on this occasion, and now the chance to venture forward. That's McTominay. That's really good play from Ryan to win it back for Brazil, and now it's with Guimarães. It's opened up a little bit here, and the shot goes wide of the goal from the 19-year-old Ryan.
Yeah, I think in this occasion he should have looked to lay it off, but he does really well initially against McTominay. Once again, McTominay dispossessed in midfield. That's where Brazil quickly then turn the defence into attack. See Ryan's shot on goal, a little bit wayward in the end, and I think Scotland will be very, very happy with that.
Scott McKenna into Robertson, heading for pastures new this summer, having left Anfield to be with Tottenham next season in the Premier League. McKenna's with Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia these days, by the way. Ganondog, who is keeping Douglas Santos busy. Lewis Ferguson, Shankland, McLean, finding Robertson. 4 inside the penalty area to aim at, and not close to finding any of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, just slightly overhit. The cross into the box. Better play from Scotland, a lot more positive.
It's Ronaldo watching on. His haircut is still revered, clearly, among the younger generation of Brazilian fans.
Can we say it's iconic? I think it is.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was very much 2002, that hairstyle for Ronaldo. This is Marquinhos. Now Mateus Cunha. Danilo had gone racing forward there as well. Douglas Santos providing width on the near side. Ashraf Hakimi has equalised for Morocco. 1-1 against Haiti now in the other match in this group. Very nicely dealt with by Robertson.
Yeah, sometimes it can be really awkward ball that into the box. Really well to find his goalkeeper, keep an easy head back to him. Scotland can relieve the pressure a little bit, try and work their way now back up the pitch.
Last 5 minutes of the first half. Other than the defensive error in the 7th minute, Scotland have acquitted themselves reasonably well in a very tough fixture, haven't they?
They have. I think they've handled themselves.
Camilo Cabello enjoying the World Cup, singer. And Matty Broderick there as well. Ferris Bueller's latest day off is at football. Marquinhos. Here's Guimarães.